What's up, guys? It's me, EnderJosh88 here with another video, guys. And in today's video, this, my friends, is my first ever WWE pay-per-view prediction video. I'm very hyped for this. If you're a subscriber to my channel or watch my channel on a daily basis, whatever, and if you're used to gaming content and you don't really like WWE, don't worry, you guys do not have to watch this video, okay, guys? But anyways, for the first WWE pay-per-view prediction video, we're going to be predicting all the matches in Summerslam 2017. This is a special event because it's a long 4-hour event. Actually, it's a 6-hour event because 2 hours is for the pre-show and kickoff. So yeah, kickoff is like 2 hours and the regular one's 4 hours, so total 6 hours. It's gonna be insane, and because of that, that means that both brands, Monday Night Raw and Tuesday Night SmackDown Live, are on it, which is insane, guys. It's gonna be such an amazing event, and only 3 other pay-per-views have both brands in it. This is WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, and Survivor Series, and of course SummerSlam. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start predicting match. So we'll start off with the kickoff matches. So first kickoff match we have, anyways, before we start real quick, I just want to say that for some reason the game does not show the championships, like it does not show the titles. So each character that has a championship, not all the time, but most characters that have a championship will be on the left side. So when I say it's a championship match, just so you know better, they'll be on the left all the time. So first kickoff match is going to be a one-on-one match, as Akira Tozawa will be defending his Cruiserweight Championship against Neville. Now, this one is interesting because Neville was originally the Cruiserweight Champion. However, on the last Monday Night Raw before SummerSlam, Akira Tozawa actually pulled, I wouldn't say an upset victory, but still pulled rather a shocking victory and won and became the brand new Cruiserweight Championship, which was simply insane. Which, to be honest, this is gonna be, I don't think it's gonna be a super really good match. Still gonna be interesting. However, I think Neville is going to win and become the new Cruiserweight Championship once again. The rivalry will go longer. I mean, Neville and Akira Tozawa are both the top stars in Cruiserweight division. Like, there's no one higher than them in the Cruiserweight division. So I think Neville's not only going to win, but I think Titus O'Neil is going to somehow do something to Akira, and something like that's going to happen. So it's going to be really, really interesting. But anyways, moving on to the next pre-show match. Okay, guys, next pre-show match, which really surprised me for being a pre-show match, but it's actually the New Day, which more specifically Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods will be defending the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships against none other than the Usos. Now, believe it or not, these two tag teams, I forget which pay-per-view it was last, I think it was Battleground, but they had honestly one of the best tag team matches I've ever seen in the longest time. It was incredible, and I think they're going to deliver, and that's why I'm shocked and surprised they're only on the pre-show, because they had such an incredible match, and now to put them on the pre-show, I feel like it's just not fair. Like, they deserve to be on the main show. However, this might be maybe the best pre-show. Both these tag teams are interesting. They're both really good in-ring. They're both really good on mic skills. In fact, they have some of the best mic skills in the whole WWE. And I think this rivalry is gonna last longer. And I think the only way for this rivalry is to last longer is for the Usos to win and become the new SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship. So because of that, I think the Usos are going to win. Even though I'd rather New Day, I think Usos are gonna win and be the brand new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. Anyways, here we go in the next one. Okay, guys, so the final kickoff match for SummerSlam, it's actually going to be a team. It's going to be 6-man tag team match. It's going to be Jason Jordan teaming up with the Hardy Boys, taking on The Miz, Curtis Axel, Bo Dallas, The Miz Taraj, and also Maryse, the wife of The Miz, will be most likely in the corner with him. So I wasn't able to add a manager, but just pretend he's in the corner there. So this was actually a last second match, like not even joking. This match got announced like literally 2 hours ago, and before the match got announced, I was shocked. I'm like, wait a second, the Intercontinental Championship and all that's not being defended. And then after they announced the match, I thought, okay, Jason Jordan versus The Miz, because I thought it was going to be Miz versus Jason Jordan, right, for the Intercontinental Championship. But no, it turned out to be a 6-man tag team match, which I don't mind, but I would prefer having rather Jason Jordan versus The Miz for the championship, and then Curtis Axel, Bo Dallas versus the Hardy Boys. But anyways, it's okay. I just found it really odd that at SummerSlam, one of the biggest events, Intercontinental Championship's not defended. It's just weird. And many people are mad that the Hardy Boys are in the pre-show, which I understand. But I mean, this was a last second match, so I don't think they would have had room to put them in the main show. But personally, I think, I mean, Jason Jordan, ever since he came, I don't know, I don't really like him that much. Like, he's Hardy Boys, I like him now, but Jason Jordan, I don't know, it's just something like, I want to love him lots, but I don't yet. I just don't yet. The whole thing with the son of Kurt Angle just doesn't work for me. So I'm going to say, I think personally the Miz Taraj is going to show what they're able to do. I think they're obviously going to win dirty. There's no way they're going to win clean. I think Marie's going to interfere. And I think the Miz Taraj is going to win it. And I think it's going to set up a match in the future for Jason Jordan and The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship, which should have been at SummerSlam. But anyways, guys, we're going to move on to the actual main show. Okay, coming up next, guys, we have Finn Balor taking on Bray Wyatt. But wait a second, hold up. It's not just Finn Balor, it is Demon Finn Balor. I find it really weird how it used to be Demon King Finn Balor, but now it's just Demon. But whatever it is, I don't care. I even went to download a special Finn Balor because Finn Balor doesn't have a demon form in the game, which I find really weird. So I had to go to Community Creations, which is a big pain because lots of these superstars you'll see I had to download, and it's a big pain because I always get this network error. And because I could have made this video way earlier. But anyways, moving on to the fact, this match, to be honest, I don't think I'll be this interested. I don't think lots of people are interested. I mean, even last week it was a bit interesting, I gotta admit. I mean, Bray Wyatt there wins and he pours like this red slime on Finn Balor, and it's just like, what is it? Like, what is he doing? However, for this match, I feel like both superstars, it's a lose-lose situation. You have Finn Balor, who was amazing. He won the first Universal Championship ever. He was on top of the world, but then he got a shoulder injury and had to vacate the title. And ever since he came back to WWE, WWE planned him and booked him like as a mid-carder. He feels like a mid-card superstar. Like, not that he feels like he's able to perform way better, but he doesn't deserve to be in this mid-card position. And in this case, in the low card there. And then Bray Wyatt's always been struggling. I mean, he had that one time at the Elimination Chamber where he won the WWE Championship, but he lost it not even a month ago, or not even in a month with the title against Randy Orton on WrestleMania. So Bray Wyatt's just stuck there, and I think it's a situation where both of these superstars win. Whoever doesn't win this is going to be really, I think it's going to look really bad for them. But if I had to pick one, I think WWE would most likely push Finn Balor again. I think Finn Balor is who I'm picking. Finn Balor, I think Finn Balor will win, especially the fact that he's in demon form now, and he might have new moves, whatever. I think Demon Finn Balor, it guarantees him. I think he's for sure gonna win this. So now, moving on into the next match. Okay, guys. Next up, guys, we have Randy Orton taking on Rusev. Now, I think this is going to be a good match. It should be a good match. However, the only thing I'm mad about this is that they didn't, it wasn't well planned out. To be honest, me and lots of people, why are they facing each other? Nobody knows why they face each other. I mean, Randy Orton lost the title to Jinder Mahal, then Rusev was just in the ring, SmackDown Live, and then all of a sudden, boom, Randy Orton comes out, and then boom, SummerSlam match just like that. And it's like, why? There's no reason why these two should fight. There's absolutely no reason. Despite this, I'm not being mad at them. I like both superstars, and I think it's gonna be still a good match. If I had to pick someone, I think Randy Orton, you know, he won the title, he lost it to Jinder Mahal. He lost to Jinder Mahal 3 times. And I think Rusev, since he returned, I think Rusev's going to get a push. Rusev's going to beat Randy Orton. I don't know if it's going to be clean and dirty. I think Rusev's going to beat Randy Orton. And then after this, Randy Orton, I think, is going to be gone. And by gone, I don't mean he's going to leave WWE or nothing. He's still going to be with WWE. But after this, I think Randy Orton is simply going to... He's just like going to take a break. He's going to take a break. He's probably going to be off for 1-2 months, you know, because he deserves a break. After all this, he deserves a break there. Randy Orton can go ahead, take a break, and Rusev's going to get spotlight, and Rusev, I think, is going to win. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and move into the next match. Okay, guys, so next match here, we have Big Show taking on Big Cass, except you can't really see the stipulation here, but Enzo Amore will be suspended in a shark cage, which means you mean shark cage high above the ring. Personally, I don't get this. I don't get the stipulation. I don't like the stipulation. It has absolutely no sense. Most matches that had the stipulation, I didn't really like them. They were not really good matches, and to be honest, why? Like, why are they doing a stipulation like that? To me, it doesn't make sense. I don't get it. Enzo Amore hasn't been impressing me this much in this match. I think the winner of this match is really clear. It's really simple. I think Big Cass. I think this might be one of the easiest and obvious pick. Big Cass, I think, is definitely for sure going to win this match. If he doesn't win this match, it has to be maybe Enzo doing something with the Big Show and distraction. But even then, I think Gallows and Anderson could possibly come to help Big Cass, and I think it's definitely going to be Big Cass who will win this one. So anyways, moving on into the next match. Okay, guys, the next match we have John Cena taking on Baron Corbin, guys, a regular one-on-one match. This match here, I think this has really high potential. Of course, you have John Cena, and then Baron Corbin. This shocked me so much. Last SmackDown Live, he actually cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase, and he did not win. After he cashed it in, I knew he wasn't gonna win. I'm like, oh, Corbin, why? Why did you do that? He obviously wasn't gonna win for the simple fact that it was the last SmackDown Live before Summerslam, and all the matches were literally planned. It would have ruined everything, so obviously he wasn't gonna win. And because of that, he doesn't have the briefcase, and he's mad at John Cena, who basically, John Cena actually cost Baron Corbin's title probably. Baron Corbin probably most likely would have and should have won the WWE Championship, but John Cena cost him that, which is something you don't see from John Cena. You know, he's that good guy face, you know, baby face, good face, but he interfered, and Baron Corbin, I don't know if you've seen it after SmackDown Live, he was mad. He was really, really mad. It was crazy how mad he was, and because of this is going to shock people around the world, and I'm calling this, guys, Baron Corbin will not only win, defeat, and beat John Cena, but Baron Corbin will beat him clean. That's right, you heard me, cleanly. I predict Baron Corbin is going to beat John Cena cleanly, and Baron Corbin will receive a massive push, especially after losing the briefcase. You know, if Baron Corbin will still have the briefcase, I think he still could have beat John Cena, but not cleanly. But now that he doesn't have a briefcase, Baron Corbin is going to annihilate John Cena and beat him cleanly. It's going to be amazing. I think that's what's going to happen. But anyways, guys, moving on into the next match. Okay, guys, the next match, once again, you don't see the titles, but we have Sheamus and Cesaro that will be defending the Raw Tag Team Championships against none other than Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Now, before I go on to predict this match, can we just talk and appreciate of how excited and how insane it is that Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose are back together. I mean, most of the Shield's back together. I mean, it's amazing. It's like, oh my god, the Shield was one of my favorite tag teams, and it's insane, guys. So I love them. incredible that they're back together. And they have such good chemistry. This is going to be a good match. And then you also have Sheamus and Cesaro, who are both really, really good too recently. And it's going to be a pretty good tag team match. However, I think, personally, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, they're so hot right now. They always get crowd pops. And I think they're going to win the Raw Tag Team Championships. And it's going to be amazing. Lots of people say that Dean Ambrose could possibly turn heel and backstab Seth Rollins like he did, but personally, I don't see it that way. I think the future definitely calls for it, but right now they're good together. I don't think they need to backstab each other. I mean, they're still hot. Like, WWE would be stupid to make. I mean, Ambrose could be heel, it'd be a good heel, but it'd be stupid to break them up already. I mean, they're so hot right now. There's no way they're gonna break them up, and I think they're gonna win the Raw Tag Team Championships. And I think it's gonna be a, what I mean, like, it's gonna be like a long match, not like a long, like, it's gonna be last the whole like show long there, but it's gonna be like a really back and forth and intense match. It's gonna be really good. So anyways, guys, I'm moving on into the next one. Okay, guys, the next match, once again, just like usual, most of the championships are on the left, who have champion. Whenever it's a championship match, I always put the champion on the left. So Naomi will be defending her SmackDown Live Women's Championship against Natalya, guys. And boy, oh boy, I'm happy for Natalya. Natalya has been wrestling for such a long time, and I think she might have won Divas Champion, but it might have been only once, and she deserves to have a big match like this. She deserves to have the title, and because of that, I say Natalya is going to win the SmackDown Live Women's Championship and deserve get what she deserves with the title. However, that's not all. That's right, here comes Carmella. That's right, guys, Natalya is gonna win the championship, and I think after that, Carmella is gonna come in. I mean, it's the perfect time. And despite only being like a month since Money in the Bank, and despite Carmella being the last Money in the Bank briefcase holder, because Baron Corbin doesn't have any, I think Carmella's still going to come, and Carmella will cash in on Natalya, and Carmella will become the brand new SmackDown Live Women's Championship. So that is my prediction. Now moving on into the next match. Okay, guys, now in our next match, we have Alexa Bliss, who will defend her Raw Women's Championship, like usual, championship on the left, against Sasha Banks. Now, originally, it was going to be Alexa Bliss defending her title against Bayley, but Bayley suffered a shoulder injury, which really sucks for her. But at the same time, Sasha Banks replacing Sasha Banks is a good superstar. I actually really like Sasha Banks like that. Very good. Both of these are really talented, and I find both of these superstars match. They're matched together. Like they're almost the same height. They have the same in-ring ability, same mic skills, everything. They're both really amazing. It's gonna be a good match. Personally, I think this is what's gonna happen. I think Sasha Banks will win the Raw Women's Championship, and she will have a long run, and then at one point Bayley is going to come back, and Bayley's going to want the title, and Sasha Banks will eventually turn heel, and then it's going to be Sasha Banks versus Bayley for a title in a future pay-per-view, and it's going to be really good. So I think this is the beginning of the setup, the beginning of the Sasha Banks reign. And yeah, guys, anyways, we'll move on to the next match. Hey guys, although this may seem like a triple threat match, don't let that fool you. It is not. It's a regular one-on-one match. We have AJ Styles, who is the United States Champion, who will be defending the title against Kevin Owens. You guys might be wondering, why did I put Shane McMahon here? Well, this is actually a special guest referee match. That's right, Shane McMahon is a special guest referee. Now, this match with both superstars, although we've seen it, I think AJ Styles and Kevin Owens together, I think it never gets old. They're both like amazing in-ring talent, and I think it's gonna be a really good match. It might be a show stealer. I think basically what it means, like, I think this match could be possibly like best match of the whole night. It could steal the whole show of how high these caliber superstars are. The only thing, lots of people are mad that Shane McMahon's a special guest referee, and a little bit me too. I'm a bit mad because I just want to see Styles and Owens by himself clash. But I mean, hey, you know, Shane McMahon still pretty interesting. At least the call should be normal, and whatever happens, I think personally AJ Styles will win and retain his United States Championship, and somehow Kevin Owens and Shane, they're somehow gonna get mad at each other. Kevin Owens gonna get mad at Shane, and it's gonna set up a future match between Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens. I think that's what's gonna happen. But anyways, moving on into the next match. Okay guys, so our next match is actually that's right, WWE Championship from SmackDown Live brand. Jinder Mahal will actually be defending his title against Shinsuke Nakamura. That's right, guys. Now, this match is, I think it's going to be interesting. Very, very interesting match. You have Shinsuke Nakamura, which, as soon as he came to the main roster, he's been insane. He's been crazy, top of the game. Even NXT is good. And then Jinder Mahal, who was basically a jobber in the WWE for the longest time, finally had a push, and he proves that any jobber can get a push, and he's just very popular. Lots of people. He has a very large fan base, although it might not seem like it. He has a really, really big fan base. And before I keep going, I just want to apologize for these player models. By the way, Jinder Mahal and Shinsuke Nakamura don't even look close like these. These were the best player models I was able to download. They didn't cost me any VC, which is essentially the in-game currency of this. But anyways, moving on. Personally, this one's a hard one. I would pick Shinsuke Nakamura to win since he's been so top. But I think because, especially the fact that WWE is having a tour in India in a couple weeks from now, I think Jinder Mahal will retain the WWE Championship, and he's gonna go into the tour in India as the championship. And Shinsuke Nakamura will have a run with WWE Championship, but not yet. Although he's been incredible and insane, I don't think he's just ready. Like, he's able to, but the time is not right for Shinsuke. It's a better time for Jinder Mahal right now, and that's why I think Jinder Mahal is going to retain the championship. Shinsuke has lots, and I don't think he has anything to lose. Now, before we go on to the main event of SummerSlam with the final match, I just wanted to let you guys know, if you guys enjoy this content, if you guys enjoyed this video so far, make sure to go ahead in the description below. There's going to be a link to my WWE pay-per-view prediction playlist, so you guys can go ahead, take a look at all the WWE pay-per-view predictions that I do. And if you guys like this, make sure to go ahead, please leave a like, leave a comment. Don't forget to share this video with all your friends out there. And also, don't forget to subscribe for more awesome weekly content. And after doing that, make sure to go ahead, turn on notifications so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. But anyways, let's move on to the main event of SummerSlam. Okay guys, so the main event of SummerSlam, oh my god, Brock Lesnar will be defending his Universal Championship against Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, and Samoa Joe in a crazy fatal four-way match. Oh my god, where do I begin? Let's just talk of how amazing these superstars is and how high of a caliber this match is. So first off, we have Brock Lesnar. Do I really need to describe to you who Brock Lesnar is? I mean, Brock Lesnar is Brock Lesnar. I don't need to describe to you who he is. Then we have Braun Strowman, who is just, he's massive. I mean, look at him. He is so massive, and ever since he went solo without the Wyatt family, he has blown up and destroyed everyone in his path. And then we have Roman Reigns, who lots of people don't hate him, but hate him or love him, you still gotta admit, you gotta see the facts. He's won He's won WWE championships. He's won lots of titles. He won the Royal Rumble. He has won lots of things for a short career. I mean, he's been in the WWE for a while, but he still had a pretty short career. And he's just, out of all the superstars I find in this match, he's really tough. One of the toughest superstars currently in WWE. And this is coming from a guy that I don't really like, Roman Reigns. I'll admit, I don't like Roman Reigns right now, but you still gotta admit that he's incredibly tough. And he always has really good matches no matter what. And then we have Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe, very, very underrated superstar. But even him, he is still pretty big. Almost the size of Brock Lesnar. Possibly the size of Brock Lesnar. He's very, very big. And his mic skills. Don't even get me started with his mic skills. He has currently in WWE probably the best mic skills in the WWE. You know how I told you guys how the New Day and the Usos had really good mic skills? Well, Samoa Joe has even better mic skills right now. He has the best mic skills in the WWE, mark my word, as of right now. So having all these four massive big superstars collide each other in the main event of one of the biggest pay-per-views of all time for Universal Championship. And don't even forget that if Brock Lesnar loses this match, him and Paul Heyman will actually leave the WWE, which is insane. Now, I know this is my first ever WWE pay-per-view prediction video. However, me, friends, my family, we've been predicting these pay-per-view matches for longest time. Like, it's been 2 years where me, my family, and my friends, we do it for fun. Sometimes we involve a prize in it. And out of all those years that I had to predict matches, not even joking, this match right here is the hardest match I've ever had to predict ever. And you wanna know why? Because I legit don't know who is gonna win this match. I do not know at all. It's one of the hardest matches ever to predict, and I find this match is gonna be really good. I think this is the match that everyone is waiting for SummerSlam. It's gonna be amazing. When you don't know who wins the match becomes 10 times better. And you know, if you know who wins the match, well, it's like, okay, you know, it's obvious, it could be a decent match, but you know, it won't be as good. But then when you don't know who wins the match becomes so much better. And this is why this match is going to be so good. It's possibly, you know, nowadays it's really rare that main event matches are like the best matches. Usually it's another match in the card that's better. However, I'm telling you that this main event right here, for the first time ever in the longest time, I think a main event will finally be the best match. I mean, main event is supposed to be the best match. Well, SummerSlam 2017, I think is finally going to do it, and I think this main event is going to be the best match. And honestly, anyone can win. Brock Lesnar still can win, but at the same time, loser won't make it. Braun Strowman, I think, is definitely the fan favorite. I think lots of people would love to see Braun Strowman. And Samoa Joe, personally, I would love to see Samoa Joe too. He's underrated, and I love Samoa Joe as well. I love, like, it's crazy. However, if I had to do prediction, okay, this is going to be an insane prediction. Might not happen, but here's my prediction. This is something I would love to see happen. So if you go back, I've already said how Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose are going to win the Raw Tag Team Championships. So during this match, later in this match, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins will come out, and they're going to beat up Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe, and help Roman Reigns win the Universal Championship. And then Roman Reigns will actually win the Universal Championship once again. Love it or hate, he's going to win it again, I'm pretty sure. I predict he's going to win it again, which is my favorite. However, after winning it, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Shield will be reunited. And not only the Shield will be reunited, but they're all gonna have all the gold, all the belts, all the stuff. Well, obviously they're not gonna have all the belts. What I'm trying to say is that Roman Reigns will have the Universal Championship, and then Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose will have the Raw Tag Team titles, meaning the whole tag team will have titles with them, and it's going to be insane. The crowd is going to go nuts. The crowd is going to be one of the biggest pops ever when the Shield reunites. Like I said, my favorite tag team, and it's going to be insane. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching throughout all this video, guys. Let me know how it did. Let me know if you guys want me to see more of these. I'm probably going to do one before each pay-per-view. Summerslam is coming out in a couple days from now, and let me tell you, it's going to be an amazing pay-per-view. If you have any plans, go ahead, cancel out all those plans. No, I'm kidding. If you have plans, you know, you can still keep them. But still, if you don't want to do those plans and cancel them, go ahead, watch SummerSlam. It's going to be amazing, guys. And yeah, guys, that's all I have to say for you guys today. And anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.